Excellent, good to be here. So as Richard said, I currently work as an operations and security advisor. Until late last year, I ran physical security and resiliency at VMware. VMware got acquired by Broadcom, for those keeping track, late last year. We'll talk a little bit more about that as we get into the talk. So what I'm going to speak to today is a case study almost of the work that my team at VMware did implementing AI in our security operations, right? So what I'll do is kind of divide this into two parts. We'll start at the 50,000-foot level. I'll talk about the broader digital transformation that we drove, that AI was a cornerstone of, and then we'll do a double click into AI. I will say this before we proceed though. I have spent in my early career about 10 plus years working in manufacturing and supply chain. So I can tell you that a lot of the best practices, lessons learned, although this is about physical security, this particular talk, they apply broadly to physical operations. So if you're not into security, don't tune out. I think you're going to learn something, hopefully, and take away something from this that applies broadly more than security to the world of physical operations. So with that said, given the acquisition of VMware by Broadcom, the lawyers asked me to include this quick disclaimer. I'll leave that up for a second for you guys to see. Basically, what this is saying is what we're going to talk about is what my team used to do at VMware until late last year. This does not represent Broadcom's current plans or future strategy. So here's sort of the broader context. The world of physical operations, including security, is very labor intensive. The answer to scaling when the business grows to support the business is always adding more staff, right? And I used to also work in finance for a few years. So I know finance does not like that. We always track headcount, we always track the budget, but we also track headcount. So that is not a fun conversation with finance. So scalability is a huge challenge because of this reliance on labor. And our premise was, given all the advancements in edge, IoT, including AI, ML of late, the industry is ripe for disruption. So this is the time to really rethink how to run physical operations. With that premise, we went down this path in about 2020, just before the pandemic hit, about this digital transformation.